having people around. It does run and drive. It's got an 8-cylinder automatic transmission. We got 300, how about 3 and a quarter, about 3.5, 375, about 4, 400, about 4 and a quarter, about 4.5, 4.5, 475, 500, about 5 and a quarter, about 5.5, 575, 6. 600, 6 and a quarter, about 6.5, 6.5, how about 695, about 7. Got 675, 700, about 7 and a quarter, about 7.5. Got 725, 750, about 775, about 8. Got 800, about 8 and a quarter, about 8.5. Got 825, 850, 875, about 9. Got 900, about 9 and a quarter, about 9.5. Got 9.5, about 975, 975, about $1,000. $1,000, how about 1,050? Got 1,000, about 1,050. What dollar is it? I got 1,000, about 1,050, got $1,000. What? Twice. Sold for $1,000. 931. Check this out, folks. Item 21.
You want to go to sleep?
Those new Jeep Commander. Got a 6-cylinder automatic transmission. Comes with a $265 key fee. Hopefully you had a chance to come down and look at this beautiful looking thing. Nice looking little Jeep here. 2007 Jeep Commander. All right, here we go. All right, we got 300, about 3 and a quarter, about 3.5, 375, 4, 400, about 4 and a quarter, 4.5, 475, 500, 5 and a quarter, 5.5, 575, about 6, 600, about 6 and a quarter, about 6.5, 6.5, 675, 779, 7 and a quarter, 7.5, 775, about 8, 800, about 8 and a quarter, about 8.5, 8.5, about 875, 875, 9. I got 875, about 900, got 875, about 9. $875. What? 900, about 9 and a quarter, about 9.5. Got 925, about 950. Got 925, about 950. 950. I got 950, about 975, 975, about 1,000. Need a little. I got 1,000, 1,000. I need 1,050, about 11. I got 1,050, about 11. Need a few others. I got 1,050, about 11. They got 11, about 1150, 1150, about 12. I got 1150, about 12. Need those 1,200, about 1250, 1250, about 13. 1,300, about 1350, 1350, about 14. Need 400. I got 1,350, about 14. 14, about 1450, 1450, about 15. Need 500. I got 1,450, about 15. I got 1,450, about 15. Need 500. I got 1,450. What? 1,500, about 1,550, got 15, about 1,550. Need 550. I got 1,500, about 1,550, got 1,500, about 1,550. Need 550. I got $1,500. What? Twice. Sold for 1,500. 7125. Item 22 is a 2006 Chevy Equinox. It has a 6-cylinder automatic transmission. It also runs and drives, folks, run and drive. All right, here we go. All right, how about 300, about 3 and a quarter, got 3 and a quarter, about 3.5, 3.5, 375, 400, 4 and a quarter, 4.5, about 475, 475, about 5, 500, 5 and a quarter, about 5.5, 550, I got 550, about 575, 575, 6, I got 600, about 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, about 6.5, I got 625, about 650, 650, 650, about 675, 675, 7, 700, I got 675, about 7, 700, about 7 quarter, 7 quarter, about 7.5. 750. I got 725, about 750, 750, about 775, 775, about 8. $800, 800, about 8 and a quarter, got 8. How about 825? $825. I got 800, about 8 and a quarter, got $800. What? Twice. Sold for 800. 7131. Item 23 is a 2002 Chevy Trailblazer, 6-cylinder automatic transmission. Check it out. Not a bad looking little SUV here, folks. It also runs and drives. All right, here we go. We got 300, about 3 and a quarter, about 3.5, 375, 4, 400, 4 and a quarter, about 4.5, 475, 5. I got 475, about 5. 500, 500, about 5 and a quarter, 5.5. 550, 550, about 575, 575, about 6. $600. I got 575, about 6. 600, about 6 1/4, got 6, how about 625? $625. I got 600, about 6 1/4, got $600. What? 625, about 650, got 625, about 650, 650. I got 625, about 650, 625. What? Correct. So for 625.
7127.
7127. All right, folks, check out this other one. The next one here is a nice looking little Toyota. Here is a 1999 Toyota RAV4. It's got a 4-cylinder automatic transmission. Check it out, folks. Check it out. All righty, we got 300, about 3 1/4, 3 1/4, about 3 1/2, 3 1/2, 375, 400, 4 1/4, about 4 1/2. I got 425, 450, about 475. Got 450, 475, about 5. $500, 500, about 5 1/4. 5 1/4, about 5 1/2. I got 545, about 550. $550. I got 550, about 575. I got 550, about 575. $575. I got 550, about 575. 575, about 6. $600. I got 575, about 6. I got 575. What? Twice. Sold for 575. 911. Item 25, folks, is a 2005 Chrysler PT Cruiser. Got a 4-cylinder automatic transmission. Nice looking little blue in here. It's got $173 key fee, $173 for the key. Check it out, folks. Check it out. We got 200, about 2 1/4, 2 1/4, about 2 1/2, 2 1/2, 275, about 3. I got 275, about 3. $300, 300, 3 1/4, about 3 1/2. I got 325, about 350, 350, about 375. I got 350, about 375. $375. I got 350, about 375, $350. One. Twice. Sold for 350.
7135.
7135.
Look in the mirror.
Item number 26, folks, is a 1995 Mitsubishi Mighty Max pickup. Got a 4-cylinder manual transmission. Check it out, folks. We got 300, about 3 1/4, 3 1/4, about 3 1/2, 3 1/2, about 375, 400, about 4 1/4, about 4 1/2. Got 425, about 450, 450. I got 425, about 450, 425. Once, twice, sold for $425.
6261.
6261. Item 27 is a 2010 Volvo S40. It's got a 5-cylinder automatic transmission. We don't know if this runs or not. We don't have a key. Couldn't get a key made for it. So, good luck on this one. Here we go. We got 300, about 3 1/4, 3 1/4, about 3 1/2, 3 1/2, 375, 400, 4 1/4, about 4 1/2, 4 1/2, 475, 500, 5 1/4, about 5 1/2. I got 525, about 550. $550. I got 525, about 550, 525. Once, 550, about 575, 575, 6. 600, about 6 1/4, 6 1/4, about 6 1/2. Got 650, about 675, 675, about 7. 700, about 7 1/4, 7 1/4, about 7 1/2. Got 725, 750, about 775, 775, about 8. 800, about 8 1/4, got 8, how about 825? Got 800, about 8 1/4, $800. Once, twice, 825, about 850, got 825, 850, about 875. Got 850, about 875, 850 once. Twice, 875, about 9. 900, about 9 1/4, I got 9, about 925, $900. Once, twice, sold for 900.
7037.
7037. Item 28, folks, item 28, we're halfway through. Item 28 is a 1998 Lincoln Continental 8-cylinder automatic transmission. $173 for the key. We have 200, about 2 1/4, 2 1/4, about 2 1/2, 2 1/2, 275, 300, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, about 375. I got 325, about 350. I got 325, about 350. I got 325. What? Twice. Sold for 325.
2957.
2957. Here we go. Item 29. Item 29 is a 2010 those meal deals. Nissan Maxima got a 6-cylinder automatic transmission. This comes with a $265 key fee. $265 for the key. We got a starting bid of $500. About 5 1/4, 5 1/4, about 5 1/2. Got 525, about 550. Got 525, about 550. I got 525 once. 550, about 575, 575, 6. I got 575, about 600 $600. I got 575, about 600. I got 575, 600, about 6 1/4. 6 1/4, about 6 1/2. I got 625, 650, about 675, 675, about 7. I got 700, about 7 1/4, 7 1/4, about 7 1/2. I got 725, about 750, 750. I got 750, about 775, 775, about 8. I got 775, about 8. $800, 800, about 8 1/4, 8 1/4, about 8 1/2. Got 825, about 850, 850, 850, about 875, 875, 9. $900. I got 875, about 900, 900. About 9 1/4. I got 9, about 925. $925. I got 900, about 9 1/4. I got 9, about 925. $900. What? Twice? Sold for 900.
3026.
3026. Item number 30, folks, is a 1999 Honda Accord. This runs and drives. It has a 4-cylinder automatic transmission. $173 for the key. $173 for the key. Here we go. $300 opening bid, about 3 1/4, about 3 1/2. I got 325, about 350, 350, about 375, about 4. About 375, about 4. $400. I got 375, about 4. I got 375 once. Twice. Sold for $375.
1285.
1285. Item 31. Item 31 is a 2005 Chevy Classic. Check it out, folks. Has a 4-cylinder automatic transmission. Got a little motor problem. Got a motor problem with it. Does not run. We have 100, about 100 1/4, 125, about 150, 150, 175, 200, about 2 1/4, 2 1/4, about 2 1/2, 2 1/2, up 275, 3. We got 275, about 300, 275 once. Twice. Sold for 275.
960.
960. Item number 32 is a 1994 Cadillac DeVille. Got an 8-cylinder automatic transmission. We got 100, about 100 1/4, 125, about 150, 150, 175, 200, about 2 1/4, about 2 1/2, 2 1/2, 275, 3. Got 275, about 300, $300. 275 once. Twice. Sold for $275. 960. Item 33, folks, is a 1999 Buick LeSabre. Got a 6-cylinder automatic transmission. Runs and drives. I have to get some better polish for that so I can see them. We got 100, about 100 1/4, 125, 150, 175, 200, 2 1/4, about 2 1/2, 2 1/2, about 275. Got 250, about 275, $250 once. Twice. Sold 250.
911.
911. Item 34. 34 is a 2006 Ford Taurus 6-cylinder automatic transmission. $173 key fee. $173 for the key. Here we go. Here we go. It has a salvage title as well. Got 100, about 100 1/4. I got 125, about 150, 150, 175, 200, about 2 1/4, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 275, about 3. I got 275, about 300, $300. 275 once, twice. Sold for 275. 911. Here's a nice one here, folks. Item 35. 2003 Mitsubishi Eclipse Spider convertible. 6-cylinder automatic transmission. This has a $173 key fee. $173 for the key. Check it out, check it out. All right, we got 300, about 3 1/4, 3 1/4, about 3 1/2. I got 325, about 350. I got 325, about 350. I got 325, about 350, about 375, 375, 4. Got 375, about 400, 375. Once, twice. $400, how about 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, about 4 and a half. Got 425, about 450. Got 425, about 450, 425. Once, twice. 450, about 475, 475, 5. I got 475, about 500. I got 475. Once, twice. $500, how about 5 and a quarter? I got 5, about 525. I got $500 once, twice. Sold for 500. 7125. Item 36 is a 2006 Lincoln LS. Got an 8-cylinder automatic transmission. Has a $173 key fee. Check it out, folks. Check it out. Nice looking little car here. 200. 2 and a quarter, about 2.5, 2.5, 275, 300, about 3 and a quarter, about 3.5, 3.5, 375, 4. I got 375, 400, about 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, about 4.5, 4.5, about 475. I got 450, about 475, $450. What? Twice, 475, about 5. I got 475, about 500. 500 dólares. I got 475 once, twice. $500. How about 5 and a quarter? I got 5, about 525. $525. I got $500 once, twice. Sold for 500.
2433.
2433. Ooh, check this one out, folks. 2011 Chevy Impala. This we looked at Chevy Impala. Got a 6-cylinder automatic transmission. This one also runs in gas. Has a $173 QP. We got 300, about 3 and a quarter, about 3.5, 3.5, 375, 400, about 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, 4.5, 475, 500, about 5 and a quarter, 5.5. I got 525, about 550. $550. I got 525, about 550. I got 525. What? Twice, 550, about 575, about 6. I got 575, about 6. $600. I got 575, 600, about 6 and a quarter, about 6.5. I got 625, about 650, 625, 650, about 675, 675, 7. I got 675, about 7. 700, about 7 and a quarter, about 7.5. I got 725, about 750, 750, about 775, about 8. 800, about 8 and a quarter, got 8, how about 825? I got 800, about 8 and a quarter, 8 and a quarter, about 8.5. 850, I got 825, about 850, got 825, about 850. $850, 825, once, twice, sold for 825.
4645.
4645. Item 38 is a 2005 Chevy Impala. Got a 6-cylinder automatic transmission. Here we go, here we go. We got 200, 225, 250, about 275, 300, 3 and a quarter, about 3.5. Got 325, about 350, got 325 once. 350, about 375, 375, 4. I got 375, 400, about 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, about 4.5. 450. I got 425, about 450, got 425, about 450, 425 once, twice. Sold for $425.
1506.
1506. Item 39 is a 2001 Buick LeSabre. Got a 6-cylinder automatic transmission. $173 key fee, $173 for the key. We got $200, 2 and a quarter, about 2.5, 2.5, 275, 3. Got 275, about 300. $300. I got 275 once, twice. Sold for 275.
4751.
4751. Item number 40, folks. Item number 40 is a 2005 Ford Crown Victoria. Got an 8-cylinder automatic transmission. And look at them wheels, folks. Hopefully you came down here to check out some nice looking wheels on that Crown Vic. All right. It's got an 8-cylinder automatic transmission and a $173 key fee. All right, we got 300, 3 and a quarter, about 3 and a half, 375, 400, 4 and a quarter, about 4 and a half, 475, 500, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 575, 600, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half. How about, I got 625, about 650, 625, about 650, 650, $1. I got 625, about 650, I got 625, about 650, $625. What? 650, about 675, I got 650, about 675, 650, what? Twice. So, for $650.
7048.
7048. Item 41 is a 1998 Ford Explorer. Got a 6-cylinder automatic transmission. Has a $173 key fee. Check it out, folks. Nice looking little SUV. We got 200, about 2 and a quarter. I got 225, about 250, 250, 275, about 3. I got 275, about 3. 300 little. I got 275, about 3, 275. What? Twice. Sold for $275.
1758.
1758. 42, folks. 42 is a all right. We just had somebody ask us a question. All right. If you win the bid on the vehicle this evening, you can come in tomorrow or Monday between 8 o'clock and 3:30 to pay and pick up your vehicle. Between 8 and 3:30 on Friday and Monday. You have till Monday to pick it up. We're not here on the weekend. All right, item 42 is a 1989 Nissan Stanza. Got a 4-cylinder manual transmission. I got a whopping $100. So I got 125, I 150, 150, 175, 200, about 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, about 2 and a half. I got 225, about 250, got 225 once, twice. So for $225.
6261.
6261. Item 43. 43 is a 2003 Volkswagen Passat. Check it out, folks. Check it out. Has a $265 key fee. All right. Running, driving vehicle. Nice looking vehicle here. We got 200, about 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, about 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 275, 3. Got 275, about 300. Got 275. What? 300, about 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, about 3 and a half. I got 325, 350, about 375, 375, 4. I got 375, about 400, 375, 400, about 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, about 4 and a half. I got 425, about 450, I got 425, about 454, $150, 425, what? Twice, 450, about 475, 475, 5. I got 475, about 500, $500. I got 500, about 5 and a quarter. I got 5, about 525, $500 once, twice. Sold for 500.
7035.
7035.
Take a drink there, Bob. Take a drink. Coffee, by the way.
Well, not coffee. I know. We're having a Jack and Coke here. Item 44. Item 44 is a 2012 FIAT 500. Got a 4-cylinder automatic transmission. You know how many miles it's got? I don't know. It's got low mileage. 87,000 miles. 87,000 miles on this thing. Oh, it's got a $391 key fee. $391 for the key, folks. But it's a pretty car. Check it out. All right, we got a $500 opening bid, about 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 575, 600, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half, 675, 7, 7 and a quarter, about 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 775, about 8, 800, 8 and a quarter, about 8 and a half. Got 825, about 850, got 825, about 850. I got $825, about 850, I got 825 once. 850, about 875, 875, 9. I got 875, about 900. I got 875, about 900, 875 once. $900, how about 9 and a quarter, 9 and a quarter, about 9 and a half. I got 925, about 950, got 925 once, twice. 950, about 975, 975, about 1,000. I got 975, about 1,000. Meetings loaded this. I got 975, about 1,000. I got $1,000, about 1,050. I got 1,000, about 1,050. Meeting seek 1,000. I got 1,000, about 1,050. I got $1,000 once, twice. Sold for $1,000.
70.
About 2
Eight,
grand.
five.
7085. Item 45, folks. 45 is a 2012 Nissan Sentra. Got $173 KP, 4-cylinder automatic transmission. Check it out, folks. Check it out. I got 400, about 4 and a quarter. I got 4, about 425, about 450, 450, about 475, 475, 500, 5 and a quarter, about 5 and a half, 575, 6. I got 5 to 600, about 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, about 6 and a half, 6 and a half, 675, about 7. 700, about 7 quarter, 7 quarter, about 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 775, about 8. 800, about 8 and a quarter, 8 and a quarter, about 8 and a half, 8 and a half, 875, 9. 900, about 9 and a quarter, about 9 and a half, 9 and a half, 975, about 1,000. 1,000, about 1,050, 1,050, about 11. 11, about 1150, 1150, about 12. 1,200, about 1,250, 1,250, about 13, 13, about 1350, about 14. 14, about 1450, about 15. 1,500, about 1,550, about 16. I got 1,550, about 16. $1,600. I got 16, about 1,650. Got 16, about 1,650. $1,650. I got 1,600, about 1,650. 16, about 1,650. $1,600. What? Twice. Sold for 1,600.
7046.
7046. Item 46 is a 2003 Jaguar X-Type. Jaguar X-Type has a 6-cylinder automatic transmission, running and driving. It has a $196 KP, with a $200, 2 and a quarter, about 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 275, 300, about 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, 375, 400, 4 and a quarter, about 4 and a half. I got 425, about 450, got 425 once, twice. Sold for $425.
7070.
7070. Only about 8 more cars, folks. 8 more cars to sell tonight. So if you want one, get in there. Item 47 is a 2002 Honda Civic. 2002 Honda Civic. It's got a 4-cylinder automatic transmission. $173 key fee. $173 for the key. It has a salvage title. We got 200, about 2 and a quarter. We got 2, about 225. 250, about 275. 275. 300, about 3 and a quarter, about 3 and a half. I got 350, about 375. I got 350, about 375. $350 once, 375, 4. Got 375, about 400. Got 375, about 4. 375 once, twice. Sold for 375.
7060.
7060. Item 48, folks, is a 2000 Ford Explorer. Got a 6-cylinder automatic transmission. Check it out, check it out. $173 key fee, $173 for the key. We got 200, about 2 and a quarter, about 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 275, 300, 3 and a quarter, about 3 and a half. I got 325, about 350, 325, about 350, 350 dólares. I got 325 once, twice. Sold for 325.
2957.
2957. Check it out, folks. Item 49 is a 2004 Acura MDX. Nice looking little SUV. Got a 6-cylinder automatic transmission. Has a 2575 North Las Vegas fee. We got $300, 3 and a quarter, about 3 and a half, 3 and a half, 375, 400, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, 475, 5. 500, about 5 and a quarter. I got 5, about 525. $525. I got 500, about 5 and a quarter. I got $500 once, twice. Sold for 500. 960. Item number 50, folks. Item number 50 is a 2002 Toyota Corolla. Got a 4-cylinder automatic transmission. We got 200, about 2.25, 2.25, about 2.5, 2.5, 275, 300, 3.25, about 3.5, 3.5, 375, about 4. Got 375, about 4. $400, 400, about 4.25, got 4, about 425, about 450. 450. I got 425, about 450, got 425, about 450. 450 $425 once. 450, about 475, I got 450, about 475, I got 450 once. 475, 500, about 5.25, got 5, about 525, 525, 550, about 575. I got 550, about 575. $575, 575, about 6. Got 575, about 6. $600. I got 575, about 600, 575 once. Twice. So 575.
7035.
7035. Item 51. Item 51 is a 1996 Honda Civic. Got a 4-cylinder automatic transmission. Check it out, folks. Not a bad-looking little car here. We got 200, about 2.25, 2.25, 2.5, 275, about 3. I got 275, about 3. $300. I got 275 once. Twice. So for 275. 960. Only got about 4 or 5 cars left here, folks, so hop in there. Item 52 is a 2015 Dodge Dart. It has a 4-cylinder automatic transmission. $207 for the key. $207 for the key. Check it out, folks. Check it out. Here we go. Here we go. I got 500, about 5.5. I got 5, about 550, 550, about 6. I got 550, 600, about 6.5, 6.5, about 7, 700, about 7.5, 800, about 8.5, 8.5, about 9, 900, about 950, 950, about 1,000. I got 1,000, about 1,050, about 11. I got 11, 1150, about 12, 1,200, 1,250, about 13, 13, about 1350, about 14, 14, 1450, about 15, 1,500, 1,550, about 16, 16, 1650, about 17, 17, 1750, about 18, 1,800, about 1850, 1850, 19, 19, 1950, about 2,000, 2,000, about 21. I got 2,100, about 22, 22, about 23, 23, about 24, 24, about 25, 25, about 26, about 27. I got 2,600, about 27. I got $2,600, about 27. Those $1,700. I got 2,600, about 27, $2,600 once. Twice. 2,700, about 28, 28, about 29, 29, about 3,000, 3,000, about 31. I got 3, about 31. 3,100. I got 3,000, about 31. I got $3,000 once. Twice. So for $3,000.
2440.
2440. Item 53. Item 53 is a 2015 2015 Nissan Altima. Got a 4-cylinder automatic transmission. Has a 2575 North Las Vegas fee. Check it out, folks. Check it out. Here we go. Here we go. We got $500 opening bid, about 5.5, 5.5, about 6. About 550, about 600, 600, 6.5, about 7, 700, about 7.5, 7.5, 800, about 8.5, 8.5, 9, 9.5, about 1,000, about 1,050, 1,050, about 11, got 11, about 1150, got 1,100, about 1150, about 12, 1,200, about 1,250, about 1,200, 1,250, about 13, 13, about 1,350, 1,350, about 1,350, about 14, 14, about 1,450, 1,450, about 15, 15, about 1,550, 1,550, about 1,500, about 1,550, got 15, out 1,550, about 16, 16, about 1650, 1650, about 17, 17, about 1750, 1,750, about 1,700, about 1,750, got 17, about 1,750, 1,700, about 1,750, about 18, 18, about 1,850, 1,850, about 1,800, about 1,850, 1,850, about 19, 19, about 1,950, 1,950, about 1,900, about 1,950, got 19, 1950, about 2,000, about 21, those $1,000, about 2,000, about 21. I got 2,000, about 21. Those $1,000 too. 2,100, 22, about 23. Those $1,300. I got 2,200, about 23. I got 22, about 23. Those $1,300. 23, about 24, 24, about 25. Those $1,500. I got 24, about 25. I got 24, about 25. Those $1,500. I got 2,400, about 25. 24, about 25. $2,400, about 25 about 26. I got 25 about 26. Those $1,600. I got 2,500 about 26. 25 about 26. $2,500. What? Twice. Sold 2,500.
7027.
7027. Number 54, folks. 54 is a 2008 Chevy Copart. Got a bad motor, 4-cylinder automatic. Oh my God. Forget it, folks. 2575 North Las Vegas fee of $173 key fee. This is a real POS. Here we go. All righty. Oh my God, $200 before we even start bidding. Here we go. I got 100 about 100 quarter, got 125, 150 about 175, 200, 200 quarter about 2.5, 2.5, 275 about 3. I got 275 about 300, 275. What? Twice. Sold for $275. 911. All righty, folks. The one everybody's been waiting for. Everybody's got to have this, baby. Check it out. It is a 1999 Lincoln Town Car. All right, you're not supposed to get together today. I mean, this, but so after all this is all over, you grab all your friends and then go cruising in town in this. All right, my buddy Sean will even drive you around. How's that? I got a little hat for him. All righty, it is a Lincoln Town Car. Limousine stretched. Got an 8-cylinder automatic transmission, 2575 North Las Vegas fee, and $173 key fee. $173 for the key. 200 about 2.25, 2.25 about 2.5, 2.5, 275, 300 about 3.25, 3.25 about 3.5. I got 325 about 350, got 325, 350 about 375, 375, 4. I got 375 about 4, 400 about 4.25 about 4.5. I got 450 about 475 about 5. I got 500 about 5.25 about 5.5. I got 525 about 550. 550 euros. I got 525 about 550. Got 525 about 550. Got 525. What? 550 about 575, 575 about 6. Come on now, it's only quarter now. Let's go. I got 575 about 6. I got 575 about 6. Man, you look good in that thing. I got 575 about 600. Say, Jim Douglas. I got 575. What? 600 about 6.25, 6.25 about 6.5. I got 625 about 650. Got 625. What? 12. Sold for $625.
4751.
4751. All right, folks, that was the last car to auction.